Hello, it's your boy Nicovelli. You on Nicovelli TV. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, y'all, at the end of this video. Listen, man, I'm gonna get straight to the point, man. The New York Knicks need to trade Julius Randle ASAP. I know he played 64 games with the New York Knicks. His stats consist of 19 points, 27% from behind the arc, 9 rebounds, and he shot 73% concerning the free throw, which is pretty decent. But the kid don't share the rock. He don't share it. And we can't have R.J. Barrett feeling frustrated, man. He came in the lead as a rookie, feeling frustrated. That's not good. That's not good. Now, when we talk about Julius Randle, that was an issue between Scott Perry and Steve Mills. They created that cancer, y'all. Yeah. They pitched for fucking Julius Randle, gave him $62 million for 3 years. 62 mil. Just for us to see him turn over the rock in the paint. Instead of dishing it or going strong with a dunk. Come on, man. Julius Randle acting like he's Steph Curry. He don't have a handle, Randle. That's his nickname, by the way. No handle Randle. You know? But, we need to get rid of his ass. And I know some of y'all saying Frank Ntilikina is the point guard. We need to be... No. Bye-bye to Frankie and Reggie Bullock and bring in my man, CP3. Oh, yeah. Shit. Julius Randle ass. Express mail. Send him to wherever he needs to go to. I don't... Listen. Bye-bye. Trade him. That's what you need to do, James Dolan. You need to trade Julius Randle. He's not a good fit for us. He's not a good fit. Like I said, 27% from behind the arc. And you don't want to share the rock? So not only does he play no D, he's not a three-point threat. And it doesn't make sense to have him on the floor with Mitchell Robinson and R.J. Barrett, who's not high in the percentage concerning the three-ball either. It simply doesn't make sense. But I'm going to tell y'all this, man. This is coming from Nick. And Nicovelli approved this message. Bring in Chris Paul. ASAP. ASAP. Don't tell me about Chris Paul being 35 years of age. The game is different now. It's less contact. The game ain't physical like it was back in the day. Huh? So don't hit me with that. Chris Paul got 3 more years left on his contract. $159 million. I don't know how the Knicks would maneuver that. But they need to make something happen. Chris Paul, y'all. He's the answer to the Knicks' future, y'all. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, at 35, he averaging 17.6 assists, 4 rebounds. Huh? And we got the youth who's still wet behind the ears. Huh? Still a little green. Well, a lot of green when you're in your 3rd year and you still putting up 6 points. And they got to take your career to be in jeopardy for you to have 20 points, 10 rebound game. Take you 3 years to do that shit. I'm not calling no names out. You know who he is. I say bring Chris Paul to the city of New York. Bring him. We can't keep doing this, y'all. We need to bring a winning culture to the New York Knicks. I mean, ain't y'all tired of waiting? We haven't been to the playoffs, y'all, in fucking 2012 under Mike Woodson. Y'all ain't tired? Y'all ain't tired? Hey, don't tell me about all the money you're going to have to spend to acquire Chris Paul. He will help the youth. Don't tell me about Chris Paul being injury prone. He's going to be playing with the youth. These kids we got are so disrespectful, man. And we need someone like Chris Paul who can facilitate and teach at the same time. Come on, man. Yo, I don't see what we waiting on, man. I don't see what we waiting on. New York Knicks need to make the playoffs before we can even talk about a championship. Can we get to the postseason? Can we do that? Chris Paul, man. He's the answer. Look at his resume. How dare y'all doubt Chris? Look what he did to the Oklahoma. They wasn't shit without Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. With a shortened season due to the coronavirus, CP3 took the motherfuckers to 5th place. Season ain't even over. So if the league was still running, we all know that Oklahoma would have been probably in 3rd place right now. Y'all not going to tell me they would have still been in 5th place or would have dropped. No. Meanwhile, the Knicks is 21-45. During this season that was shortened. And we looking at that like that's something to be proud of. Because that's how bad the Knicks has been. Check this shit out. 21-45 under Mike Miller. Believe it or not, put smiles on Knicks fans' faces. Not because it was something to really brag about, but to think about where we came from and what we was going through with Coach Fizdale. Listen, bring Mike Miller back. Put Chris Paul as the point guard. That means bye-bye to Frank Ntilikina, Reggie Bullock. Waive the contracts. Y'all was talking about waiving Wayne Ellington and a few other players, Bobby Porters. Give them $1 million apiece. Do what you got to do to bring CP3. It's worth it. It's worth it. The kids going to feel good about themselves. R.J. Barrett stats going to skyrocket like a motherfucker. R.J. Barrett? With Chris Paul as a point guard? Ditching that rock. And he's in the corner just waiting. All these kids got to do is wait for the candy. You know kids like candy. Chris Paul going to be ditching candy out to the kids. And y'all don't want that, man. Shit going to be sweet in New York. Sweet. I can't go another fucking season having these Corona Nets in the talks, y'all. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to hear nothing about these fucking Corona Nets. I don't want to hear nothing about Patrick Ewing fucking medals being stolen. I ain't never heard nothing about Pat. Pat, I love you. But right now, my main concern is Knicks winning the motherfucking shit. But Pat, to give you a hint, I think you should check out the guy who been throwing darts your way. He might have your shit. But really, y'all. But really. New York Knicks. That's where it's at. I think CP3 is the answer. But Nick, we giving all that money out. We gave all that money out to Allen Houston. Oh, y'all thought I forgot about that shit, right? He cost us a pretty penny. What has Allen Houston done for us? Chris Paul is the man. He's the man. He got what it takes to win the hearts and souls of New York City, y'all. This would be more than just a week of linsanity, y'all. This would be more than just a pop-out experience with Carmelo 62 at the Garden. This would be ongoing, y'all, for at least 2 or 3 years. Maybe more. I know he's 35. But the motherfucker in Chris Paul's playing like he's 28. Okay, 28 in 6 months, y'all. I added 6 months to it. But the point I'm trying to make is that Chris Paul is better than Frank. He's better than Frank. And if you don't want to let Frank Ntilikina go, put him in the second unit. Let the teacher facilitate. And that's Chris Paul. A prime example how Chris Paul can make other players great. Remember when Kyrie Irving went to the Boston Celtics, y'all, right? Didn't Terry Rozier learn from Kyrie Irving? I mean, if Terry Rozier was all that nice, then there would be no need for Kyrie Irving to fucking go over there. But when Kyrie Irving went over there and he got hurt, Terry Rozier must have been watching Kyrie play. Was like, oh, that's how it's done. Listen, stop fronting on Chris, y'all. I don't want to go another season with the New York Knicks losing. We can't have a losing season. Listen, I don't expect us to get the chip, but I expect us to go to the playoffs, y'all. We got playoff material within our players. We got disrespectful kids, and ain't nobody going to watch them to keep them well-mannered. Slow the tempo down. That's where Chris Paul come in. All right? And whether you like it or not, Chris Paul is a great problem to have when we talk about whether we should pick him up or not. We should be blessed to be even being in discussion or talking about a Chris Paul. Peace.